We got Congressman Trey Gowdy with us right now. He's a big backer of Marco Rubio. Yet, Congressman, I don't believe the senator is going to be in the well of the House tonight for the president's remarks. Does that bother you at any level?
Well, the last I heard, he was going to be there for the State of the Union, but I can assure you, Neil, it won't bother me either way.
Okay, good. Then I'm wrong. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. I'm more likely to be wrong, but it won't bother me whether he's there or not.
I'll go with you. All right, so you've known the dust-up this has created with the senator about missed votes and all that. This happened to Senator Obama. They didn't make nearly the extent of it when he was running for president, missed far more votes. John Kennedy, too, when he was running as a senator for president in 1960. Be that as it may, some of his Republican rivals are chomping at the bit to point that out. What do you make of that?
Well, I think almost anything is fair in politics. That's what I've learned. I think Marco would tell you he is running to make those votes consequential. I think one of the criticisms that's unfair, Neil, would be the intelligence briefings that Governor Bush says he's missed. You learn more watching your show or reading the New York Times than you do going to these so-called intelligence briefings. Marco is on Senate Intel, so he knows the state of the world better than any of his Senate colleagues who are not on Senate Intel, and certainly better than the other candidates. So the fact that he may have missed some pomp and circumstance public meeting where none of us learn anything doesn't bother me at all.
All right, and by the way, you are correct, and I was wrong, Congressman. The senator will be there. Senator Cruz will not be there. Now, maybe that's where the confusion, so I apologize. Senator Cruz has recently been coming under fire here as to whether he's a natural-born American citizen. He's considered an American citizen because his American mother gave birth to him in Canada, but you know the drill. By his definition, and many others, he is a citizen. Donald Trump had his doubts. I'm going to relay that later on in a conversation I have with Mr. Trump. Do you have any concerns? Many in your party have said, well, this is a legitimate issue. Do you think it's a legitimate issue?
It may have been a legitimate issue 100 years ago when the Supreme Court weighed in on it, but to me it is settled law to the extent anything can be settled by the Supreme Court. If you are the child of an American citizen, regardless of where you're born, you're an American citizen. And his mother was an American citizen. I didn't think it was much of an issue with the president when people raised it 8 years ago. I don't think it's an issue now.
Okay. So when you look at this race and how it's going, I know you support the Senator Rubio, but all the polls continue, and many would tell you, surprisingly so, that Donald Trump is on top. I'll ask you what I've asked a number of other powerful Republicans and influential figures in the party. Could you back Donald Trump if he were indeed your party's nominee for president?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to vote for the Republican nominee. I'm going to work for the Republican nominee because anyone on our side is better than anyone on their side. And if I've learned anything in the last 5 years, Neil, I have learned that if you want to fundamentally change the direction of the country, you have to have the executive branch. You have to have the White House. So I am going to work to the extent they'll have me and do everything I can to elect the Republican nominee no matter who he or she is.
All right, Congressman, thank you very much. Good seeing you.
Yes, sir.
From the fine state of South Carolina. It is beautiful here in Charleston, Congressman, as you know quite well. Thank you very, very much.